What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about XRP today. Hit that like button, you guys. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it, my friends. It is the 3rd day of August, and here we are at about $2.80. We actually did go as low as $2.79, so perfect. Right there in that 275 to 285 area. Smack dab in the middle, that's what we were looking for. 13.8 cents. 13.8% down. Didn't I say, and haven't I said it so many times, I was bullish on Bitcoin, but XRP being bearish made me want to think that Bitcoin was bearish. I swear, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I swear the XRP chart, if I wanted to trade Bitcoin effectively, I should just look at the XRP chart. Because whenever XRP is bearish, it's more obvious than when Bitcoin's bearish. At least to me it is. I don't know. That's not even like the 3rd or 4th time that that's happened, if you guys know what I'm talking about. But let's move on. Okay, looking at this on a weekly time frame, 22 hours left in this week here. What we're looking for today is a little bit of a comeback, right? We want to close. Ideally, I think we'd want to close above here, above $3.02. We don't have to, but I think it'd be at least a good enough goal to close above $2.94, right? Can we move up a little bit, salvage this week, show a little bit of a wick to the downside? I think that's fine. If we don't, I'm not worried about XRP. You know, in like technically this would be one of like the highest weekly closes that we've ever seen in XRP's history, so it's not a problem even if we do close here, but I would like to see us come up a little bit. So let's see if we do that. Let's look at the 1 hour time frame. Also on that note, XRP versus BTC, if we're looking at the 1 hour time frame here, you do have bullish divergence on your 1 hour RSI, on your stochastics, and on your MACD as well. On the 4 hour time frame, you don't have bullish divergence, but you are at an area that you like to find support at. MACD doesn't look the best, but the stochastics are also in an area that you like to find support. Daily time frame, I mean, here you're at the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement, which isn't the most conventional area to find support, but with this kind of reaction, I oftentimes do say you don't normally get significance at the 0.5, but when you do, you get significant results. So today really could be a very big day. What if we just engulfed all of yesterday's price action in one day? That very well could happen. And this is on the Bitcoin chart. So whatever we do on the Bitcoin chart will be a little bit more effective on the daily or on the USD chart. 1 hour time frame here, bullish divergence on all fronts as well, looking good. Typically with the stochastics, you do go from the oversold zone to the overbought zone, oversold, overbought, oversold, overbought. You don't really stop in between like you did here. This is not normal behavior. Normally, I mean, that's very bearish behavior there, but normally you do range between the oversold and overbought. The RSI and the stochastics and the MACD giving bullish divergence tells me that we're probably going to continue upwards, and likely we have found a low. I mean, this is the area that we were expecting to find a low at, right? We go on the daily time frame here, and I mean, Bitcoin's looking like it's found a low too, at least as of now. We got a lot of time left in this day, but so far so good in the first hour and a half. If we're looking at this from a relative low to a relative high, you did go just below the 382. I'm going to give you the same parameters for Bitcoin that I did in my most recent video, which is it's not a good thing. It's a no-no, okay, to close below the 382. It's okay to wick below there. In fact, it's very common. Wick below and then close above. But to close below it is a no-no, because then that implies you go to the 0.5 or likely the golden ratio, okay? I don't know about you guys, but I don't want to see XRP after it was all the way up at 366. I don't want to see it go all the way to 244 or 233. I don't know. That might be the wrong kind of thinking. Go there. Let us buy more, right, at a cheaper price. I think that'd be great. Sorry for anybody who bought here. You'll probably sell at the wrong time, and then, you know, you bought at the wrong time, you'll sell at the wrong time and complete the cycle. By the way, not financial advice, not a financial advisor. It's okay to buy the wrong time on the right asset. And XRP is the right asset. The reason why is because it's okay to buy at the wrong price, because in time it will be the right price. Do you think the people that bought this high, well, they probably care now, but do you think they cared up here? They might not even care now, you know what I mean? Do you think the people that bought this high care now? Do you think they cared over there, right? It's all relative. As long as you have the right asset, it's all relative. It's okay to buy the high. It's not okay to buy the high and sell the low. Don't complete the cycle. Speaking of cycles, typically corrective phases have a 1, 2, 3-legged move. We've got that 3-legged move. You closed below the 382. You did a no-no. Now you need to close above the 382. I'm all over the place. I got distracted from the point. This is the parameter that we're setting, right? Is that we need to close above $2.86, let's say. $2.86 today or higher. The higher, the better. It's not ideal to close below the 382, but as long as the very next day you get above it, that's okay. It's fine. Right. Then at that point, it's actually very bullish. It's like a bullish reversal, and you should see this thing skyrocket over the coming days. It is Sunday. It's the end of the week. So with that being said, you know, if you close here, don't be sad if on Monday you check back and find support at the 382, but you should be moving up higher next week. I think that you would. I really wouldn't be surprised if by the end of next week, which is the 10th of August, I wouldn't be surprised if we were at new all-time highs. Okay, that's how powerful this can be if we close above the 382. So you need to. It's not get above 286. It's close a day in 22 hours 30 minutes from now, close above there. And when you close above there, you can go back below. It's okay, just don't close back below. Don't do that. You want to stay above on a closing basis. Okay, let's look at the 1 hour time frame and then we'll zoom out from here. Bitcoin's showing a little bit of strength, man. We got some mustard on this sandwich today. It's not bad, but we'll see. Again, 22 hours 30 minutes left. We'll see. That's a nice little tweezer bottom. Though we're in the right areas to find support, you guys. We got a lot of shorts on the table. Let's see how the XRP shorts are doing over the last 30 days. Oh my God. Yeah, the longs are decimated. There's a mountain of shorts, $1.2 billion across 3 exchanges, and there's probably more than that across every exchange. I wish they would take in more exchanges into account, but I don't understand the inner workings of this. I'm sure it's convoluted enough to keep track of 3 exchanges, let alone more, and it's definitely not a perfect system. But yeah, XRP, there's a lot of, I mean, look at all these shorts that are just ready. There's hundreds of millions of dollars of shorts to get liquidated just under $3 there. We get to $3, you're liquidating $353 million in shorts. For XRP, that's a lot, you guys. That's definitely a lot of it. And we look at this XRP volume, 24-hour volume, 6.8 billion, 7 billion now. We just saw that go up. I guess it's not a lot because at that rate, that was $300 million right there. So maybe it's not a lot, but but it is a lot of money, at least in comparison to Bitcoin, right? But and again, there's probably more shorts beyond just these exchanges as well. But what else are we going to talk about? XRP USD on the 1 hour time frame. That's right, we're doing the short term stuff. Bullish divergence. Let's go to the 4 hour time frame. The RSI is at an area that we found support before. It's also at this area. We actually do seem to like to find support right around here, whether it's just below or just above, but typically actually even a little bit lower, right? So that's actually a good sign. As long as we close this 4 hour candle green, I'm pretty convinced that we found our low. Wow, we found it today. Today was the low at $2.73. Wow. Oh, wow. So Binance went down to 273, but XRP on Coinbase went down to 270, 280, 273, 270. Didn't it? Am I remembering wrong? Huh. 272. I thought so. So I think I called for 275 to 285, if I remember correctly. So that went a little bit lower than what I was intending. Did that just happen? Am I wrong? No, that did not just happen. No. I mean, it did just happen like an hour ago, but maybe I was just confused in the beginning. Anyways, 279 now. Looking at it on a 4 hour basis, you've got bullish things going on with the stochastics, bearish on the MACD, but bullish things going on. I mean, bearish overall on the RSI, but you do have a higher low here. You are at an area that you like to find support, and you've kind of got this giant W shape with the RSI, so you should be moving up to the overbought zone. You've got the right foundation set on 2 indicators. Once you cross above the zero line with your oscillators for the MACD, you should be moving up as well, rocking and rolling. Looking at this here, I mean, Bitcoin's moving up. You should be moving up. I think that we're in a good spot. Bouncing off or closing above the 382, which is at, again, is that 286? Was that the price, or 296? Bouncing off the golden ratio as well. Let's look at that real quick again. Low to high. 286. Yeah, we want to close above 286 today. Today it needs to happen. Bouncing off the golden ratio is a good look. Based off of this, if you want to validate this as a low, we need to get above $3.10. Once you close any given day above $3.10, we validate this as a low. And again, I think closing above 286 will also help validate that as well, but the real validation comes in at the golden ratio. Again, 286 is important just to help get rid of the statistical probability that we go lower. This is, and when I say lower, I mean to the 0.5 to the golden ratio. This is good because whenever we close above about $3.10, that will validate not just that this is the low, but that we're ready for higher prices. Okay, so that's why both of those areas. And then, of course, more validation helps validate that this is the low. That's not a problem. At least I hope it's not a problem. Looking at the daily time frame, RSI is at the areas that we normally do find support. Stochastics are bearish. MACD is bearish, but if and when we start moving up here, this MACD should cross up. We might just skim this 0 area, which is actually very bullish look in itself. I think that we have a lot going for us. We just got to see some results over the coming days, okay? We can take a red day here or there, but I don't think that we can take much more of this, right? If we keep pushing down, that's not good. And I would really like to see today, especially close green above 286. And the higher, the better, right? Monday can be red then, and then Tuesday can be red. As long as we're not seeing lower lows, I think that we're in good shape. And we should be moving up higher to prices that are all the way up, you guys, all the way up at about anything from 1139 to 1650, something in this area here. Let's call it 1140 to 1650, okay? That's the target zone. That's the box of hopes and dreams. That is our moon mission right there. It's the glory box, and glory shall be achieved. We just have to wait for it, okay? Be patient, buy the dip, hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one, okay? Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.